It's been a little while since I've done one of these, so I guess it's time to catch up on some of the things that I picked up since my last gear haul. What's going on, everybody? This is Lamar with MF and Research, and today it is time to do another gear haul. I think it's been like 6 months, and in that time it's been Christmas and Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Prime Day and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I think it's time to catch up on some of the things we've picked up since then. I'm not gonna go through everything that I've gotten the last time because we'd be here for hours, but I'm just gonna pick some of the highlights, some of my favorite things, and some of the things that I keep going back to. Yes, some of those things were given to me, and I'll be sure to point out those items that were given to me versus what I've purchased. If any of the items I've covered, I've done a video on it already. I'll make sure to put that link in the description. If I haven't done one, it's probably coming up soon. And if there's one you'd like to see a little more information on something that I've covered and I don't have a video already, throw it in the comments. I'll try to move that up on the list and cover that a little bit sooner. And as always, I'll be sure to have the links in the description to help you find the items faster. Yes, some of those are affiliate links and some of those aren't affiliate links, but I'll be sure to let you know which ones are which as we get to them. All right, so let's dig into what I've picked up. One thing I'm going to try to do with everything is tell you the why, or the thought process why I picked up what I did. You know, you see a lot of these videos, and even some of mine in the past, we focus more on what and not why you pick it up. So maybe if you're thinking about something, you can hear some of the use cases, and maybe you might want to pick one up too. So now let's talk about some of the pens and writing accessories that I've picked up. So I picked up this year a moleskin for the first time. I got it to go with my nutsack sling, but it didn't quite work out for that. I was looking for something to give me that daily planner type feel or something like that. Still trying to work out my notebook, journaling, to-do list, goal setting workflow. This was in there, and I use this kind of day-to-day for planning out stuff, quick notes, and I usually keep it on me. So next up, I was looking for a short pen to fit in the nutsack into the Molly panels, and I ran across this guy, actually I think on TikTok, and it was pretty popular. Glad I picked this guy. It was like $5, and it's a nice little pen. This is the Uniball 1, real short, compact. It's a little thicker than some of the compact pens, but I really enjoyed writing with it. This is the first thing that someone sent me. Key Unity sent me this guy out. This is their fountain pen. I did a video on that. I enjoy writing with fountain pens. I'm gonna pick up a few more this year, but this one is pretty cool. It's nice and low profile. It's titanium, and it has a glass breaker on the end. And then I think I've covered this one before. If not this one, a different color. So this is my Bastion bolt action pen. What happened with this one is I had a black one, lost the black one, and had to pick up a red one. So you know you like something when you pick it up again if you lost it. This is just my daily driver pen. This goes in all my kits most of the time, usually in my backpack if I'm going to the office or something like that, or the church. This is just the one I write with probably the most if I'm not doing any journaling or anything like that. These next two, we'll talk about them together. I got the Polka pen and the Write in the Rain wallet notebooks. I wanted something small because I'm working on wallet size pouches, and I might do a wallet size pouch EDC, maybe in a roundup. I don't know. We'll see how that works out in the near future. So I wanted to pick up one of these because I couldn't find the wallet size moleskin, and I wanted something smaller than the ones that I had already. So this guy I picked up, and I was looking for a little pen to go in my Damn It pouch. So picked this guy up along with a couple others. So that's what I got these guys for, a nice small footprint. And what I really love about these guys is you get a full-size pen, and that's something that really comes in handy. If you remember one of my holiday gear guys last year, I mentioned this guy, and this is the Lockbee Quattro, something I wanted for some of the pens that I'm picking up. So we'll do a video on that here soon, but I really like this guy. My mom picked it up for me as a Christmas gift, and I'm really digging it. It goes with me pretty much every day I take a backpack. So next up, you guys know I love EDC pouches, so let's go over the ones that I picked up so far. We're gonna start with the big guy. This is the Nutsack Commander. I'm not gonna open this one right now because this is probably gonna be the next video after this, showing you guys how I use this and a brief review on this guy. So stay tuned for that. So I picked this one up, and I know I said I was gonna talk about the why I picked things up. I'm gonna be honest, Garage Built Gear had a mystery buy. I picked it up just to see what I would get. I like Garage Built Gear stuff, and I was hoping that maybe I'd get the admin organizer or the tech organizer, whatever it's called. It's been a while, but I didn't. So, well, I got this guy instead. This is just the Mighty pouch, and an idea hit me for it. So stay tuned for how I use this guy. I guarantee you nobody's using it like I plan on using it. So this is my Zero Feud compact utility pouch. These guys are all over the internet. I picked this guy up because I wanted a wallet pouch that I could use as a wallet, and it particularly had this pocket because going into the office sometimes I have to use my badge to get in now, so they changed it from a keypad, and so this just makes it, having it right there, a little bit easy. So that's why I picked this up. I'm gonna try out a couple solutions for that. And I'll be honest, this is my second one. This failed on me, but the folks at Zero Fuel were awesome. They sent me another one, no questions asked, real short turnaround, so I'm happy with it. And then last up in terms of pouches, and you've seen them in some of my EDCs, is this guy, and this guy. They're a 3-piece pouch set by Tactical Geek. And what they do is they're just clear, and I think they have different colors, but what makes them cool is they have hook and loop on the back, and they're MOLLE compatible on the back. The reason why I picked these guys up is when I got the 511 LVC8, I wanted to use either MOLLE or hook and loop for some of the EDC organization. So that's why I picked these up, and these work for that. I honestly like these more than the bag, but hey, no big deal. So this one uses some of my EDC stuff, and you saw that in the nutsack morale sling video. This one, I keep a couple things in there for me, and this one is the smallest one. I really can't figure out what to use this one for. I've tried a couple things, and it really is just too small for everything that I've wanted to use it for. What I'm thinking of doing now is just taking it and just checking it up there on that wall back there. You can't see that, but it's on the hook and loop wall back there, and it's stuck. And so maybe I'll put extra pouches or stickers or something in there, a couple cables, or who knows. I'll think of something. So now let's cover some of the flashlights I've picked up recently. So I've only got 3 right now, and the first one up on the list is this guy. This is the Workhos HD10. Workhos did send this to me for review, and this was kind of what started my journey now really liking flashlights. So I've always been a bag, sling, pouch guy in the EDC world, but lately I'm starting to get into pins and flashlights. So here is probably the flashlight that did it for me. I wasn't super big on it at first, but it did grow on me. So this is this guy. Next up, you saw this guy in the nutsack in the 2025 EDC roundup that I did. And this is the Woobin E7. This is a cool little flashlight. I'm gonna do a review on this one by itself because there's another add-on to it that I don't really see many people talking about that I'm really excited about, and it really changes the functionality on it. So be on the lookout for that. And last up in the realm of stubby little flashlights, this is the Sofern SC13A. It's a little guy, and I picked it up just because of the size and the output capacity. So I really like this guy. Under 30 bucks, affordable flashlight, a lot of power to it, and it just fits anywhere. It fits in your pocket, fits in your 5th pocket as a matter of fact. But I got this in particular for a kit, and you'll see that coming up in the near future. So now let's talk about some of the EDC tools that I picked up. So first up, for my 2025 EDC, I added this guy, the SOG Power Pint. A lot of you guys in the comments were recommending this. I decided to pick it up after the Next Tool multi-tool video, and I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite little multi-tools right now. So definitely thanks to you guys out there for recommending this stuff. So next up, Key Unity sent me, and this is the only one I have on me right now, and this is one of their little knives. I did a video on the blades that they sent me. I think it was 5 of them. Out of the 5, I only have 2 in my possession right now. Gave a couple to some friends. Like I said in the video, my wife claimed one, so she's got one right now. And then I'm left with this one and one more. And so you'll see these again because I've got an idea of what I want to do with either this one or the other one. So stay on the lookout for that. And then next up is an item that I didn't think I would really carry, and I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I would. I'll be honest, I was actually thinking of a video of EDC items that I would never carry or that I wouldn't carry, and this was at the top of the list, and it's a titanium pry bar. And so I ended up getting the RL4 from Mech Army not too long ago. It's got the 3 bits in there, and I think that's what really sold it for me. I can understand and agree with you if you're not a big pry bar person, but this one was a little cool and it pleasantly surprised me. So not gonna totally hate on them, but I really enjoy it. So definitely pleasantly surprised me on it. I'm not gonna say I'm a true convert and think pry bars are the way, but I did like it. And then last up in what we'll call true EDC tools, things that you would carry with you, is this guy. This is the Civivi Elementum fixed blade. It's got the Damascus pattern on it, and I just thought it looked cool. I wanted a tiny little fixed blade to go in my EDC just to try fixed blades out because I want to get into more knives this year, and so this is one of the first entries into that. So that's why I picked that up to go on my EDC, and it fit in the nutsack morale sling very well. So really enjoyed that. All right, next up, we're gonna call some of these miscellaneous or extended EDC items. They didn't go with me every day. They didn't go with, well, some of them didn't go with me every day. Not always using them, but I did find these pretty cool, and I did find some uses for them. So we're gonna cover what we have right here. So first up, what happened was on a Sunday, I was at church. We were doing some stuff and moving some stuff around, and I got reminded that I forgot to put on deodorant that day. So because of that, never to be caught out there again, I picked this guy up, some foaming deodorant wipes. I love foaming from their hand washes, so they do pretty well with the deodorants as well. They have a couple different scents. Some might not tickle your fancy, but this one was nice and basic for me, so that's what I picked up. And then next up, I picked up, again, to go on my 2025 EDC, is this hand sanitizer from Noshinku. I saw it on Instagram, saw it on YouTube. I think Accessorize Me is the first place I saw it. And what I really like about this guy is the thin form factor of it. I'll show you. I think I have, nope, I don't have any more. I got some dude wipes right here, but if you look at it in relation to a dude wipe, you know, this is about 2 dude wipes. And I usually keep individual hand sanitizer wipes, and keeping this gives me a lot more to use, and it's a thinner profile. So I really like that use. So next up, I got a couple of water bottles. So remember in the Nutsack Morale Sling video, I was thinking about using water bottles for my slings. So these are the first two. These are the Vessi, however you say it. They're, I think, 8-ounce slim water bottles. They're designed to fit, I think, camping applications. Didn't really work out for me for what I needed it for. I think these have been used mostly around the house for a slim water bottle, just when I'm trying to do something real quick, if I'm outside or sitting around the house or in the garage or something, just to have a little sip of water with me. And one of them may or may not have had a little bit of bourbon in them, but that's okay because they do work well as a flask. They don't necessarily say that, but it works. And then the next one, I think it's called the Alker, something like that, water bottle. It's kind of like a knockoff memo bottle, and I was gonna use that for a sling. I'm gonna tell you, I honestly didn't really use it in a sling too often. Where I really use it the most is where I'm using it right now. So when I've got on a hoodie, like I've got on right now, and you know how they have that kangaroo pocket in the hoodie, I usually just have it right in there, just like I do right now, in case I need a drink of water. So, and the last thing on miscellaneous EDC, and again, you know, the community is kind of mixed on these, and they don't really serve a true physical value, but sometimes I say, so what? Sometimes you just get some EDC items because you like it, or it's cool, or it makes you think about something, or it reminds you of something. So I just got this guy, the JJ Lawson & Co. Decision Coin. It says you're correct or you're not wrong. So definitely have that. It's fun. We get a kick out of it every time I pull it out. Hey, I hope you're liking the video so far. Don't forget to like, comment with any gear reviews you'd like to see in the future, and subscribe to MF for Research. Any support helps grow my little small corner of the EDC community. Now back to the video. So now we'll cover some of the tech type stuff. It's not all true what you consider tech, but if it plugs up, it takes power, we're gonna call it tech for right now for the sake of this. So first, let's start off with the 2 things that got sent to me from Hoto, and that's just the laser measure, the little mini tire inflator. So 2 cool little items from Hoto that I really like. This one was a lot better once I got the hang of it, and then this one, pumping up tires, pumping up basketballs, volleyballs, kickballs, stuff like that. You can't go wrong with a guy like this. Then I got this one, because again, trying to go smaller. I can show you this in relation to a couple other things. So I wanted a smaller footprint charging brick. It didn't have to have a lot of battery, but just something to kind of get you into some of those emergency situations. So it might end up in one of the wallet pouches that I'm looking at building out here in the near future, but that's why I got this, guys, the Osking 3500 milliamp hour battery. And I think I have the 5000 also. So because of that, I saw the smaller guy and I picked that up as well. It's a little bit smaller, and I think I have it right here. So yeah, it's its bigger brother right here. So you see how they compare. And then these, I've talked about these a million times. They don't really need an introduction. Just some AirPod 2, probably the thing I use the most. I've usually got 1 AirPod in my ear at least all day. Had to remember to take it out to record the video, but usually these are somewhere on my pocket, on my person. They fell off my pocket earlier in the video, so that just is a testament to how much I use these guys. And then this one, I pulled this one right from downstairs, so you know, no making it pretty for the video, but it's got stuff in it. So this is the little Fantic brushless vacuum that I picked up. I think I mentioned this in my holiday wish list last year as well, and this is another one my mom picked up for me. The plan was for the car. It was gonna go in my car and be a vacuum for the spills and the crumbs and things like that that the kids leave, particularly my 5-year-old. But honestly, it never made it into the car. It ended up going to the coffee station that I'm building. My lovely wife picked up an espresso machine for the holidays for me, and so I've been messing with that and getting coffee grounds everywhere. Decided to use that there to clean up my mess. So that's where it goes. That's where it's gonna stay. I tried to pick up another one because Costco had them on sale, but I missed out on them. So if you see them anywhere, let me know. Drop me a link in the comments and I'll pick one up because I like these little guys. And then last up, as far as tech goes, and this is, I would say, true tech. I haven't even opened it yet. I caught it on a deal and I'm just excited about it. So it's just the Stream Deck Neo. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any live streams in the future. If you'd be interested in one, let me know. And if you do, let me know what you want to hear me talk about. But I picked this up to kind of work on some shortcuts and some efficiencies in my workflows. So that's primarily why I picked it up. Not necessarily for live streaming or anything like that, but more workflow efficiency and things like that. All right, so you've seen this guy in the past few videos. I've added it not too long ago, and this is the Yizosh, I guess we'll say it, the Yizosh metal storage cabinet. And what it is I was gonna get the, the Husky tool chest that everybody gets, but I wanted something different. And I may still fit one right over here in this space, the smaller area, but I wanted something that was a little higher so I could put some of my Gunpla on and have different shelves and different sizes for things like slings and stuff like that. I can go in here and get what I need. As you've seen in the video, I can grab the stuff that I need, and I'll show you some of that a little closer in the B-roll. But I like this guy. It's got little holes right there and on the sides. It's got slots for pegs to use pegboard type accessories, and you can hang stuff from there. And I've got a couple of magnetic hooks that I hang stuff from. So definitely really like this guy. It's a little pain in the butt to assemble a little bit, but once you get it together, it's fine. So now to finish this guy out, we're gonna go through some of the bags that I've picked up. I've picked up quite a few backpacks and slings over the past few months, mostly because I'm looking for the perfect sling. And if you want to check that series out, it'll be in the description as well. But we're gonna go through some of the slings that I've covered. And we'll start with this one. This one you haven't seen a video on. This is the REI Ruck Pack. This is probably gonna be the next one in the Perfect Sling series to come up. So I'm gonna go over them pretty quickly and then just chuck them to the side because we got a few. Next up, we did a video on this one. This is the Morale Sling by Nutsack. Probably one of my favorite slings so far this year. Love the material, love the build quality, love the layout, love the organization. So take a look at that video if you want to hear more. All right, next up, another sling we got is the Orbikey Urban Sling Plus. This is the 6-liter, fantastic organization. Got a video for this one out already. This is the most recent sling video I've covered. Oh, and Nutsack did send me that sling, by the way. This is the TomTalk T35 and X-Pack. In the video, I kept saying T36. Don't really know why I was doing that. It's the same as the T35 from last year, just an X-Pack, the olive. TomTalk sent me this out, so it doubled as a sling for the Perfect Sling and part of the TomTalk series. Did like it. One of the guys failed on me again. TomTalk was awesome. They sent me a new one, no questions asked. And since the video, I haven't had any problems. So I think it was just a one-time fluke. And then this one, the sling, one of the slings that made me think about doing a Perfect Sling series is this is the LVC or LCV or whatever. It's a sling. It's an 8-inch low visibility sling, kind of to blend in from 511. Wanted to try a concealed carry sling and see if that would work in my loadouts or my workflow and things like that, to see how I felt about that. But take a look at that video. That video is out there. So now we'll go through some of the backpacks that I've picked up so far. I'm playing with the idea of doing a budget backpack series. Tell me if you're into that and I'll do a couple of those. I've already got 2. You'll see those right now. Well, technically 3. So this one is the Cabin Zero Flight Pack. It's a little small 12-liter backpack. So I've been carrying this around. I was using this one earlier today. So cool little backpack. Next up, I think I referenced this one in my favorite gear of 2028. And I've been switching between them, trying to keep them closed up, but maybe I'll do a better job of that in the future, closing them and presenting them. But I'm usually grabbing these bags fresh from using them. So this is usually what I take to church on Sundays. And this is just the Fjallraven Raven 28. It's a nice little bag. I think it works well for everyday carry as well as a secondary bag for travel. And if you travel small enough, a small 1-bag travel bag. So I think it's good. It surprised me a little more. And I think I'm gonna do a review on this one finally. Mentioned it before that I was going to do it, but I'm gonna get it done soon here. And then the last bag, I think somebody mentioned it in a comment on the Thule Ion video, and it's the Cabin Zero military bag, the 28 liter. I was gonna get larger, but I just decided to go with this guy. More of a travel backpack than an everyday carry backpack. I think I'm gonna do a review on this one, but I'd like to take it on a trip first, so we'll see if I can get around to doing that. If not, we'll drop a video on that. So those are the slings and back. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. There's one more. So this one is the nano bag. It's a little 19 liter small little tote that you can put in here, fits in there. Use it as a backup bag when I'm taking a sling. So sometimes if I'm out looking for gunpla or other things or bourbons and stuff like that, and I'm with my sling and I want to hold it in another bag, that's what this guy's for. So really glad to have this. All right, so that is my EDC haul number 5. Some of the highlights, I've picked up some other things. Like I said earlier, if you want to see a video on something, leave it in the comments and I'll put a review together for it and get that out for you. Let me know if you have any questions on them. If there's a video already, it again will be linked in the description. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'm Lamar with MFN Research, and I'm out.